Here's people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings 3, playing as the Roman Empire and the Roman Imperator Gaius Julius Caesar. We are deferred right now, but we are more than deferred when it comes to the game itself. We have played. Someone mentioned that we have been playing as this dude for a long time, and I think that's true. We started playing as him in the year of 11 and 10. That's actually 65 years ago. We have been ruling with this guy for 65 straight years. That's a record, I think, out of the characters that we have played as. Yeah, he beat this guy. He has beaten this guy so far with 8 years. Everyone looks so fat. Look at them. And he was a giant man. They all look kinda the same. They look like the same person. His face looked actually terrifying, but that's a different matter. These are 2 learning perks which I can't use. Right. Someone also asked in the comments that if we can potentially put our family on the throne of Oo. And I thought that was an interesting idea. We could do that through diplomacy and murder and those things, but the problem is that it's actually too far away to interact with. So I'm not currently able to do that. It might be something for the future if we do expand a bit more into Persia, then we could potentially reach to Ovo. But as this right now, we're not able to actually reach over there. If we could, I could have been able to put my family on the throne by marrying one of my people to one of those people. And then killing the rest of them. That's generally the way to go about it. And it generally does work out if you have enough money for it to work out. Yes, it does. I'm happy today because I'm off work for a week. Because I've been working for a week straight and now I'm off for a week straight. That makes me happy. Meaning I will also have more time to record. So hopefully things will be stable from now on. Hopefully. It's a big if. You never know with me and uploads. It's never stable. If I remember correctly, did we kill this guy last episode? Yeah. What are you wearing, mate? That looked terrifying. It's like Phantom of the Opera. But he has like an whole mask. If you've seen the movie... What's it called? I think it's called Kingdom of Heaven. It's about one of the Crusades. Or about the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem. And one of the kings, he used to wear a mask. Or he wears a mask in that movie because he had leprosy. Meaning it weren't particularly nice to look at. He reminds me of that guy, actually. Okay, so what do I want to go for? We could go for this duchy. It's only 2 counties, though. I would prefer a better one. If I can actually... Like this one, for example. Or this one. Which one would I prefer? To be fair, I would prefer any of them. I'm gonna go for this one. Nasrid Emirate. And apparently they have already their army within my land. That's interesting. Have I currently fought against you? I feel like I have, for some reason. Which I really find weird, because it feels like that's not the case, but well, at the same time being the case. It's real peculiar. What are we trying to do against Petronius? She looks like the Ice Queen, the witch from Narnia, because she's so white in her clothes and things. Interesting. Yes, she does. I'm going with all of the pop culture references today. Oh, I'm going to die soon. No, I can feel it in my very bones. Hades will come for me soon. Like an old friend, he's patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. And I just went to war as well, just to make things better. At least we have some money this time. Hopefully it will not go like it did when this guy's father died and we had to play as him and he was just a child and things. No. I'm dying soon and I don't really care. Decimus. You're not really good. That kid is not important. Okay, that's a perk that I actually can use. Something that can give me money as long as I'm alive. I don't actually know. I'm not stressed out. Doesn't do anything to me. We're gonna die very, very soon. It's fine. This guy's lived a very long and fulfilling life. And as someone said, he managed to get back at his enemies as well. Why are you trying to kill my grandson? Leave him alone. He's really good too. And she's a bit of a drunkard. Maybe she's not that happy about being married to him. Or something like that. Is that like their entire army? It actually is. That's the only armor that they got. If I were to take that one down, I think it would be worth a lot of war score. If I was smart enough to do it. So we could demand payments from this guy. I'm just gonna do it. There's no reason to not do it. And there's no reason to white piece the guy that I'm currently beating. And I think this is the peasant faction, right? Yeah, it's a peasant one. It's fine. I feel confident about my ability to deal with peasants. I feel a bit more scared about, well, having a big uprising when I'm dead, like we had before. At least we have some possibilities to not get sieged down immediately, but I have lost an independence war before, even before the bug happened. So when this guy was young, just a young kid, I would prefer for that not to happen again. Pardon, and I would prefer for me not to yawn in the middle of the video. What I really would prefer though is for you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign. Also make sure to like this video if you haven't done so already as well. It does make me happy if you do so. You can be lazy then. And I host probably one of my last feasts of my entire life. That was probably a stupid thing because I just wasted money, which I might need. And for like absolutely no reason. I'm gonna just take my men at arms like I do all the time. And they should be going by themselves. And you're not gonna starve if you stay there. So you can go here. I'm gonna raise some troops so I can kill these guys. It might just give me enough war score to not raise them there. Raise them there rather, so they want to get killed immediately. Preferably. But I will probably die within a year. Seeing as I know myself, if I don't like get life reaffirmed or something, that might just keep me alive for a bit longer. Okay. Ha, what a show you put on. I'm a courteous guest, or courteous host. I can deal with some people making a mess of my clothes. It's okay. It's actually fine. By the way, how are you two? Oh, I actually managed to miss this one, she's amazing though. Look at her. She's incredible. She doesn't look like she's a Roman though. She's an Ugzuk. She's Turkish. I really need to change this guy's culture. He doesn't look like a Roman. I don't know if I want to play as this guy anymore. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The Romans were multicultural, so it doesn't really matter. Although the Romans themselves were maybe, it's like the Latin people had like more standing within the empire than the other people had. That's the thing. Well, what was that hairstyle, by the way? That's terrible. Okay, so we managed to capture the guys. Hopefully gonna die soon. That's gonna give us a lot of war score, I mean. It actually did. That was a lot. Thank you, game. So we just need a few more sieges, then we might just be done. Hopefully this will happen before I die. Or I might die just this second because I said so. We'll have to wait and see. Valentinian has many secrets. Oh. Valentinian, why? Or did I just misread? Oh, I'm dead. As I said, just because I said so, I'm going to die. High Priest Gaius III, Caesar of Jupiterism High Priesthood, or the Roman Empire rather, Wait, my soul has finally been cast to Hades at 78 years of age. He died of old age. A known murderer, he will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. That's not very nice of them. High Priest Gaius Caesar ascends to the throne. Being a man willing to wait for a plan to come together, men expect great change to come to the realm, albeit slowly. Okay. With the passing of my father, the responsibility to lead a vast empire now falls upon my shoulder. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and rearrange my shirt. All the things that I will accomplish. Long live the Imperator. And of course, as I said, we will have a new faction. The first thing we need to do is change my look. I need to look like a Roman. Like we always do, we go for the Byzantine armor. We go for the circlet. We have the Roman fade, which is good. And I actually don't want a beard this time. Caesar didn't have a beard. There we go. That looks a bit more like it. I'm already infirm. I think this is some kind of joke. I went from an infirm guy to an infirm guy. What I need to do, I'm gonna divorce this woman. I'm gonna find a new one, a really good one. And hopefully we can actually... What happened to my fertility with infirm? Minus 30%. I am fecund though and beautiful, so we might just be able to make some babies with this woman. What I really need is someone with good strength stats. So Herculean or Amazonian rather. No. Which one would I like to go for then? Genius. What I really need is a new heir. That's the reason. Marina! Hello there. Hello. We need some babies. I'm also gonna go for the full amount of own related concubines. There's a lot of women which I haven't married off to anyone so far, as we can see here. And this is so bad. Yeah, sure, I want a good heir, and I don't think none of those guys can really do. Because look at this guy's hairstyle. Look at him. His brother actually looks a bit more like it. That's a bit better. But he already has a son and I failed. He has a concubine son. Man, I missed that one. We're gonna figure this one out, I think. My nephew can be... No, she's a vassal, that's better. Spy master. Someone who preferably likes me. Oh. Not this one then. I'm gonna go for her. And I want you to manage the main to give me monies. How are... Oh, this is gonna update in a while. We are a learning dude as well. Which is not really what I wanted, but that's okay. I'm gonna go for medicine focus for now. Just to try and keep myself alive for until we can get a good heir. And I would like to get that heir to a good enough age. I'm 60 years older, but I'm infirm. What's it with all of the infirmity in my family so far? Gonna start off with the grand rite. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Domitian, my son, who doesn't have the right name, he can be... Why is he Tengri? My grandson could get married. Is there anyone actually good that he can marry? Papaya. Oh, she's already preggers. She has slept with someone. Is Yomi the one that I already married off to someone? I actually don't know. That does look really good though. Okay, so Marcinialis, you apparently don't have anyone available to you. If we go by this way instead, it really doesn't make a difference for some reason. That's why. Makes sense now. Right, you're gonna marry... So all of the genius people are within my own family. I find that very interesting. Marry this one. There we go. I think that's about it. We're gonna win this war very soon though, so that's good. The more the merrier. Welcome. Okay, someone's trying to kill my nephew Constantine. Is the reason why? I'm gonna go for the one that's the easiest to do, which is this one. And we gain a learning perk. Well, thank you for accepting that thing. I'm gonna know myself. So I know beforehand when I'm going to die. I also want to look at the factions. How do they look? Is any one of them actually strong enough to be an issue? None of those two is strong enough to be an issue. None of these are actually strong enough to be an issue. I think it's because we have this at peace problem instead of having... So actually my vassals like me because of that, I think. And we have finally the dynasty head again. That's good. Medusa. If I have to play as this guy, if you gain a new son, I want to know. I need to make sure that I know whenever you get a new son. So I can give him the proper name. Otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. That was quick. Did I just get those two people married, like, right now? Why are you the wrong religion, though? Why is she the wrong religion? Yeah, he's Hellenic, so that's wrong. So she is Hellenic as well. Let the traitor be known to everyone. And we won. Thank you for the duchy. That's very nice of you. And I really want to be able to disband these people. Thank you. Thank you very much. As I gain these things, I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to usurp the duchy. Thank you. And I'm going to grant it to first one person. To a normal dude. Florian, you are now a very strong duke. And I'm going to grant him to my son. There you go, Galicia. What I want to do really is to kill this guy. Again, I'm not really that good at killing people though, as we can see. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna go to the temple in Alexandria because it's the furthest away. I'm gonna ransom this person. Is it still the same factions? Okay, they look a bit stronger now, most of them. But it still looks fine. The limited one is the strongest one. Why do you hate me so much? You want to be on the council? I'm not your rightful liege. Foreign culture because he's Cisalpine. I see. And I'm callous as well. And you are a Hellenic person. Pardon. I'm a bit tired. I've been working the entire night. I actually record this like at 7 AM in the morning after working 12 hours. So I'm feeling a bit tired. So that's why I'm yawning so much. I still wanted to be able to put this video out to you. That's why I'm doing it. He's having this Liberty War thing. If he loses, it's only about crown at 40. It's not about independence. So I think we can attack this guy again. Yeah, of course we have all of these CBs back again, which I find very good. Right. Which imperial province would I prefer to get back? Neustria perhaps? Poitou? Bourbon? Berry? I think I'm going to go with Berry. I like berries. So that's why. Just try to get this done as soon as possible, and we are going away on a pilgrimage at the same time. That's fine. That should be enough as well. But by the way, how is the research looking? We're getting advanced bow making very soon. This will be available in about 24 years. We're actually getting this Molari thing. That's really good. That's really good. Because we have a lot of people being a different culture from me, as we can see here. The religion is easier, it's more spread out, as we can see. There's still a lot of Hellenism out there, but Jupiterism is spreading slowly. But the culture is a different matter. There's a lot of it down... Oh, that's just because it looks red. Here in Jerusalem as well, I think. Cyprus. I think I might have done that one, but that's fine. I think that might be me. And this is absolutely me. And that's not me, though. That's someone else. So I think that's good. Right. Not the right person. Gracchus. Interesting name. Out here, late at night, I sometimes look to the stars and wonder, can the gods even see me this far from home? What am I doing all this for? I think that's a question that many religious people have asked themselves before. I know for a fact that I have done it so myself, so. Could be dedicated, I could gain diplomacy. I think piety is not something I would like right now. It's getting my devotion up as well as my fame. My prestige bonus per month is insane. Commons Alexander is one of the stranger people I have met on this journey. He seems to be a firm believer, but also expounds on the true nature of Zeus and what it all means. At night his tent is lit up by the candles within, and occasionally strange chanting and unusual incense flows from it. I am wholly unprepared when Alexander bids me to enter. Sure, I'm quite curious. Inside his tent, I am greeted by strong smells and an overwhelmingly hot and heavy air. It is important that we turn our gaze within ourselves, he explains and takes a seat. He sounds like a psychologist. I want you to close your eyes and focus, as I do. Let the gods flow through you. Reach for the ecstasy of divinity. I can feel my connection to the Thunderer. Okay. Of the following comics Alexander's instructions, I can see it all much more clearly. I can feel it. The gods, the world, it has all been cursing through my body, through my soul. When I emerge from the tent hours later, I have a new understanding of myself and of life. I am now a wise man. I'm still infirm though. That's something that we need to remember, that I actually am infirm. Oh. Why is she dead? Oh, she was captured. And he immediately married a new one. No, wait, what? He's not the guy that I care about though, but... I don't know. That one is just weird. Because we siege down his capital. Where is his troops? Where are his troops? We have promoted the culture in this place. Where else to go? Good question. Really good question. Port is still your... It's not your capital. Your capital is actually up here in Cordoba. So I'm gonna make that Roman as well, so he might become Roman himself. I gotta make sure this guy gets a guardian who is a Roman. Verticulture, please. I'm not gonna play as that dude, but I want them to be Romans. That's something that I think is important. For them to be Roman culture. And we have our home from the pilgrimage. That's good. You know about my secret of what? That I have disputed heritage. You're barren, so that's fine. I'm gonna hold a mystical communion just to get some learning experience. Thank you, because I'm a wise man, so that's possible for me. I'm also gonna go on a feast, and then I'm gonna go on a hunt after that. Oh, this independence faction is actually a bad thing. You actually do like me, guys. You know? You like me. Except this guy. I don't really know where he lives. You are the king of Andalusia, you're the king of Dalmatia, you're the king of Maghreb, you're the king of Dialem. So this guy is actually more strong than the king of Egypt. And the king of Caucasus. Weak kings or a strong count, I don't know which one it is. And we also have this Liberty faction which actually doesn't like me that much. So we might have two factions fire off at once. Oh, that's exciting. That makes me feel amazing. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to it. And there's a peasant uprising at the same time. You cannot make this up. Like seriously, you cannot make this up. I need to raise these guys and hopefully I can take this thing out before these other things start out. It's a good evening. Thank you. That should be enough. Go and kill this dude. As quickly as you can. Come on. I have done a great job now. Household efforts. Just try and make people like me a bit more. It's a vital right now. And we have discovered advanced bow making. And apparently that wasn't enough to kill the peasants. Where are the rest of them? In Corinth. You guys, go there. I'm spending some money on this, but do it. Do it. Please. Bitte. Go and do it. Hopefully I can finish this one as soon as... Who? He's one of the guys that's trying against me, so this might actually make him... Yeah. Make him drop out of the faction. And this is one of them. He should drop out of this one. And he's actually the leader of that faction, so it will actually end. This one will probably happen, the Liberty one, and that's the one that's closer to happening. But I really want the Andalusian guy to drop out. We ride. Yes, we do. We press on. Yes, we do. Thank you. That idiot belongs in a dungeon. Put him in a dungeon. I might have to white piece this one. I think that's exactly what I need to do. Because this faction is going to happen very soon. And you should really drop out. You like me. Oh. I could imprison him. The Maghreb guy. He was one of the people who was actually scheming against me. Or he's actually in a faction against me. So that does make sense. So I'm actually gonna throw him in jail already. And he dropped out of this other faction, made it considerably weaker. That's not 80%. Why is the threshold so low? Have they lowered the threshold? I think they might have. It used to be 80%. It's 65. No, existing factions. Huh? Because we have so many of them? Is that a reason? I actually have no idea why that is. Whatever it actually is, because of it's weird. And I would prefer if you didn't take... I'm gonna white piece this one. Because we're gonna have this faction thing fire off very soon. And I think that's gonna be a bigger issue for us than anything else that we could potentially care about. Okay, so the first of the factions went away, the independence ones. We only have this Liberty one to lower the crown authority from absolute to high crown authority. Okay, that's good. That's better than an independence faction at least. But we should be able to deal with this. These are strong guys, as we can see. Really strong. But I do have a good income now. And I have a lot of money. So I feel confident that we should be able to do something about this. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, we have a new independence faction now. I am fighting against someone because of reasons. You with 14 soldiers are fighting against him with 10k. That doesn't feel particularly fair. Why is this my war currently though? Is there a reason for this? Hopefully I should be able to raise those troops before he actually shows up. And that's not particularly good. I hate the fact that IKEA has this. I'm just gonna modify this one. I'm gonna take less taxes to use this. There we go. Domitian, my son, is of age. He is actually already a wise man. He's also 10 greed. That's not particularly wise about him. If I'm being honest, that's not particularly wise. I don't want to white piece these guys out. That's the only thing I want to go for. You're gonna marry someone though. Who is the question? Your own related person. By the way, how good is she as a spy master? She's not the worst. She's not the one that I want though. No, she's not. Why is this faction not firing off? It really should. But it's not happening. Which I find very weird. It's gonna happen eventually, as I said. We just have to wait and see for it. And I'm losing more troops than I would like to, and I'm actually losing this one. I think this is because they have so many men-at-arms. Of course it is, that's the reason. This is bad though. Gonna take a hook on that guy. You should... Yeah, this is really bad. Go there, and then I'm gonna put you two together. And I really don't need all of these guys. What I really need to do is go and kill this person. So we can white piece him out. Stop. Let's ban these guys. These are the only ones that we need. If I siege down his capital, I think that's going to be enough for us to win this thing. Or at least white piece them out. We are getting a ticking war score as well. That's good. Oh, we get a perk. Healthy. That's going to be good for our health. Obviously, being healthy is good for your health. Who knew? It's going to keep me alive a bit longer considering the fact that we are currently infirm. I'm not celibate or something, right? Why aren't we sleeping then? I'm going to try and seduce my wife, because that's actually guaranteed that I'm sleeping with her. And hopefully we can make at least one baby. Yeah, this is actually really buggering me that they're not firing off the faction. That's a lot of money, I think, but I don't actually want it. I'm gonna go for white piece, that's fine. My half-sister and my grandson and brother-in-law. That's a combination you never thought you would see, but you can see, actually. We gained the white piece, that's good, thank you. Thank you very much, and I'm actually gonna take a break here, guys. We're gonna have this faction probably fire off kinda soon. Hopefully, actually, I want this to fire off now. So we can do something about those people. Probably gonna have fire off in the next episode. We are playing as a new character. He's probably gonna be not alive for that long. We're trying to get a new person to play as. We're gonna make sure that we actually designate this guy as heir. Just so we end up playing as a guy with the right name if we actually do die. So that's the thing. I'm gonna make sure we actually have an alliance with him as well. I think that's a good thing to do. Yeah, I think so. But make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign. And leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about, guys. But thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care.